Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to today's video on what is your karma for acting out of character for the things that you've endured. This is part of the Toxic Family series, and this video was requested by SolarHeights. Thanks for the video request. I hope this video resonates with you. And the song that was coming through was Eminem and Cleaning Out My Closet. So definitely check that song out. The lyrics that were coming through were, I said, I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. And another lyric that was coming through was, before they put me in my coffin and close it, I'ma expose it. So, so that's definitely there. And so that whole song, I mean, just check out the song. It's very much him exposing his mother. So, anyway. Let's get into the piles. We have 3 piles to select from. First pile, group 1, is Sodalite with the Justice card. Group 2 is Rainbow Moonstone with the 6 of Swords. And group 3 is, oh my god, why can't I think of the name? Black Tourmaline and the 6 of Cups. So go ahead and select your pile using your intuition, and I will see you in your reading. Group 1 with the Sodalite. If you pick the Sodalite, then you're in the right spot. Excuse me. Man, I'm really tired already. I don't know if you guys are tired. Anyway, okay, so what's your karma for acting out of character for all the things that you've endured? So, a big thing for you guys is your throat chakra. We see that with the Sodalite. We see it with speak your truth, have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice. It's never been more needed. We see it here with this lion roaring. It's just a very strong message. Also, things that I was picking up on, songs that I was picking up on while I was laying out the cards was, one was part of the Eminem song that I mentioned in the intro with Cleaning Out My Closet. A lyric that was coming through was, you made me feel like I was sick when I wasn't, or something along those lines. So, part of the injustice that you had faced with this individual had to do with them making you feel like you were sick or you were crazy, when in reality you weren't, right? And I think that really made you, or that closed you off, like, is particularly with speaking up, right? And it created a lot of doubt, it created a lot of suppression in your throat, right? Or I'm just getting a closed throat chakra because of it. And then the other song that was coming through was the Katy Perry song, Roar. When you're going to hear, and this is the karma, this is, the good karma, is you're going to hear me roar, louder than a lion, because I am a champion, and you're going to hear me roar. And what I'm seeing is, for you to go from this cat, right, to this lion right here roaring. And, part of the question part of the question or the reading is, for acting out of character. What's your karma for acting out of character? SolarHeights had asked, like, what is my karma for acting out of character for the things? And what I'm really getting with this is, maybe it's out of character for you to roar like this, and it's almost like that's what spirit wants for you, is to act out of character, to roar, to let your voice be heard. It's like this throat activation, because that's what's needed for this awakening to take place, and this metamorphosis to take place, and for you to move forward, is this sort of acting out of character, speaking up, speaking your truth, having faith, having conviction. It's part of you manifesting a new life for yourself, right? And I'm getting this, and it's also a third eye. It's also going to help activate your third eye as well, because now that's what I'm getting with this card, is the third eye. And it's funny because when I was shuffling this deck and I was about to lay this card out, it fell on the floor. And I kept trying to pick it up and it was just, I could not pick it up. It was so weird. And I'm like, what's wrong with my nails? Why can't I pick it up? So I'm feeling like this activation of your throat and your third eye is like, it's like hard for you to pick up at first, but eventually you're going to pick it up, you know? And so, and it's going to come in very, very fast when you do pick it up, right? Because right now I'm seeing you as, with this lead your metamorphosis and right action, these two cards go together. Usually when I lay out my cards, they're more touching. I'm feeling like the cards are kind of separate, you know, there's space and there's boundaries. And I feel like that's part of your reading, is like you're just going to get a lot more clarity, and you're going to learn how to compartmentalize things. Like, okay, this was the injustice. This is now, like, you know, the only two cards that are touching are these, which is your metamorphosis and the right action, you know. And, you know, to me that has significance, because sometimes when, you know, injustices happen to us, and you know, there's a state of confusion, particularly if you've been gaslit. And that's the word that's coming through, where it's like you were made to feel sick and you were made to feel crazy. Like, you know, in reference to the Eminem song. And, you know, that creates a lot of doubt that really makes you, it not just shuts down your throat chakra and your third eye and makes you not able to see things. It keeps you stuck. It really keeps you stuck. It keeps you unable to manifest and move forward. And so this awakening that we see here, this maturing, you know, I'm seeing you as right now in this incubation stage, like of being pregnant and being in the cocoon, right? And eventually you're going to be this butterfly that metamorphosizes and gets like pushed out. So right now, your karma is just this activation that's going to take place, or that is taking place. And part of this third eye activation as well is going to really help connect you to your higher self, and the wisdom of God, the infinite. I'm getting this infinity sign, and it's like you're going to really be guided to take the right actions, as well. And you're going to be led to something better. There's something better, you know, better than these, you know, these relationships that you've, maybe this is beyond just this toxic family member or whoever this person is. This is beyond that individual, but maybe other relationships. And maybe for a time as well, you're going to be alone, you know, with this Hermit card in reverse. You know, maybe you're just going to be blocked from relationships altogether, so that you can work on your third eye activation, seeing things, the injustices that happen to you more clearly, taking inventory, taking stock of yourself, spending time alone so that you can connect to your higher self, to the spirit, and so that you could fully awaken and sort of go through this birth canal, which is what I'm seeing is right now you're being cocooned. But there's going to be this major transformation and rebirth, and it's going to come in very quickly. It's like, I'm seeing it as, you know, 1 minute the woman is pregnant, and the next minute there's a birth, right? And it can happen at any time and any moment, sort of thing. And it's like also an awakening to your psychic powers in a way for some of you, because I'm getting this with abundance. Move with the flow of abundance around and through you. And so like I'm just getting like this, a lot of water energy here. And what I'm getting with this too is like this water is going to nurture you, like the same way that the water in a woman's stomach, like, what's it called, the amniotic fluid, is I mean, I don't know the science of this, so I might not explain this correctly, but that's what I'm picking up on, is like that, you know, it's like you're going to be connected like through the umbilical cord, like to your higher self, and it's going to nurture you like this water and this connection from like the baby to the mother, you know, and it's going to guide you to take the right actions, to tell you what to do. And it's just going to feel more easeful, because on this card it says, let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come, you know? And I'm just getting this very easeful guidance, you know, this easeful guidance, this easeful way. And just like, that's going to come in for you once you start to really connect to your third eye and able to really open up your throat chakra. Um, and so, that's your karma, is like this awakening, this tuning in to your higher self and to this abundance. And it's like, again, it's going to be through this like umbilical cord that I'm seeing. And it's going to happen while you're being cocooned or in the belly. And I feel like that's where you are right now. And it's going to lead, and you're going to come out as this butterfly, a completely different species in a way. Like, cause you know, it's going to definitely change your DNA. It's going to heal you, because your DNA, like when you think of a caterpillar, and then you think of a butterfly, it's a completely different DNA. It's a completely different species. And so that's what your karma is for this injustice that you faced. And so, yeah, it's like, and you're going to be the type of person later on that really speaks up and isn't afraid to speak up, you know? And it's just going to activate something very, very different and profound in you. And I'm seeing it again, of this connection. Like, see how her feet are touching the ground? Like, I'm getting this to be another connection of like, even though you're in the water, you're always going to be able to like touch the ground. Like, you're always going to be grounded, even though you're going to be like very high vibrational, you're always going to be grounded as well. Like, you know, you're going to ground. It's like, because I'm getting this here with this, your higher self is going to guide you, but you're still going to be very much grounded and stronger and more powerful as a result. So yeah, so that's your karma. You know, it's kind of a difficult process to go through, like the whole awakening thing, you know, being out of character, not knowing, you know, but I think you're going to get a lot of clarity as well on how to compartmentalize and how to view things, you know, and you're going to get that clarity from really turning inward and really connecting to your higher self and to the spirit, right? And going through this awakening, because I'm really getting like these compartments, right? So you're going to get a lot of clarity on what's what and how to compartmentalize things and how to view things. And, you know, and a lot of that has to do with like releasing this idea that there was ever something wrong with you, that what you're doing, if you are speaking out, if you are acting out of character, that's part of the awakening. And that's part of what needs to take place. And that comes with releasing some of the injustice that has occurred to you, right? So definitely that Eminem song about cleaning out my closet, and definitely that song Roar by Katy Perry. Definitely take a listen to it, and you'll really get the sense of this throat chakra and really speaking up and like the power that's gonna like run through you, because I just got this sense of power that just really, really came in, and it's like you're gonna be speaking what you see, because I'm getting this evil eye and this third eye as well. You're gonna be able to see the people who really wished you ill. And some of them wished you ill just so you can be quiet, right? That's why they gaslight you, so that you can be quiet. So just remember that as well. But yeah, anyway, that is your reading, Group 1. I hope it was helpful for you. If you liked it, definitely give me a like, comment, let me know how it resonated, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye. group 2 with this rainbow moonstone. If that's what you selected, you're in the right place. And let's get started on what's your karma for acting out of character for the things that you've endured. So another pile where I just got so tired all of a sudden. So you guys definitely are, your karma is recovering. Here we have recovery, time out. So it's like there's a real major need to take rest and to take it easy on yourself. And that isn't just for the need to rest and recover and rejuvenate. It's also like there's so many changes that are wanting to come in. Like there's two parts to this. One is to really connect. First of all, your angels are around, like heavy, heavy, heavy and strong. Right away, before I even started shoveling, I'm looking at this feather. I have a feather over here, which to me represents like messages from our angels, from our higher self. And even when I was setting my intention for this reading, I call upon, God, creator, spirit of the universe, angels, ancestors, interdimensional beings of light, and all my helpers in spirit. And then I happen to call, and like there's a whole other list of things that I call on, but I called on like the spirits from within. And to me, it's like you connect to, when I get the spirits of from within, I'm just getting a lot of angels. So here we have an angel deck, angel deck, angel deck. We have baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And so when I'm getting like baby steps and following your intuition, it's like this is something. And then the moonstone is very psychic. It's about your subconscious. It's like tuning into the within you. And then this is a card about your higher self. You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. What wisdom does your higher self have for you? And I want to say now. And I feel like every step along the way, and that's the thing is like, if some of you guys have acted out of character, just know that you were meant to act out of character. And because afterwards, it's like that's meant to make you more receptive to, it's like, you do something out of character, and then now you're asking like for advice. It's like you're asking the universe for advice. You're asking, and it's like you're getting help. Like again, here, look at this card. I mean, this can't be more clear. And I'm having a hard time. Like I feel like this confusion right now. It's like you're being guided. I see the star, and it's like I'm thinking of like, what's that called? Like a guiding star or a northern star or something like that. And it's like you're hopping on, and this is like who's here to help guide you. And so, when you set your intention and you're asking for advice and you're asking for help, because you've acted out of character and you don't like it, and now that opens you up to receive from people, like that's where these sacred contracts are going to come in, people who are going to step in to help you. And I'm getting this for like in the physical and then in the spirit, right? And so the part where it has to do with the spirit and the angels and all the angel cards coming in, and your higher self and your connection to the within, which is within yourself, but it's also it's like the seeds. Like I'm getting something about Agartha and like the inner earth and the seeds. Like that's where the seeds are. That's where the seeds are. That's what you're trying to connect to. That's where you're going to get guidance. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And these are going to be baby steps. And this is why you have to slow down and take time out. And sorry, I'm all over the place, but I feel like this is part of the reading and the need to slow down. This is why you have to slow down, because you're going to be all over the place. Because it's like I feel like this really strong desire to want to recover, to want to do better, to want to stop these old behaviors, the ways in which like these people have affected you. It's like you don't want to be that person anymore, and you need help and you want help. And you're going to get messages through music as well. And I know that you want help, because here we have Queen Nefertiti. alchemy. You want to change your life. And, in the past, I could see you as somebody who was guided by being pulled in different directions. And now it's like you want to be under one sun. Like, that's what I'm getting, because I think with Queen Nefertiti as well, like that was one of her things, is like this one god, monotheism, and the sun god. Whereas, ancient Egypt prior to that was very polytheistic, and that was one of the things that she really brought in, this thing of this one god, this one. And I'm associating that, with the sun, and revolving around the sun. And this sun is your higher self. It's your angels, it's your guides. That's what you want to be led by. That's what you want to follow, and that's why it's so important for you to take this time out, so that you're not pulled in different directions. So that when it's your higher self, when it's your intuition that's guiding you. When it's the right person, that the right people that come in. When a message is from you coming in through music. Like whenever you're experiencing some type of conflict, like that's what I'm getting with this music card, is the answers are going to come in through you. And maybe music is something that helps to calm you down, helps to relax you. Part of the ways that you take your time out. And that's also what I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles here. I'm getting like there's the Knight of Water and the Knight of Pentacles, and it's like, again, they're both about like stopping and slowing down, and with this Six of Fire, victory, good news is on the way, public recognition and rewards. I'm getting this to go with this fall in love with your own story card in reverse. I feel like with this, part of your recovery is something that you're going to be able to share with others, and your victory is also the victory of others. Because a lot of people, and I just got this too, is like, I just got badge of honor. You're going to wear it, your story as a badge of honor. Like, you're going to be so proud of yourself. I feel like you're going to validate yourself. You're going to validate your own story. You're going to be so proud of your own story. Not just for your own validation, or like, what am I trying to say here? It's not just for you, but it's also for other people. Whereas in the past, you may have hated your own story. You may have struggled with your story. Maybe it was something that you were ashamed of. You didn't like the person that you become because of it. But, what I'm getting with this card is like, it's going to be a victory for you, and it's going to be a victory for others that you're able to help, and you're going to be able to help them through the same process of recovery that you're undergoing. And I'm seeing you here as like this guiding light for someone else. It's like that's like that quote that I love so much, is like, until all of us have made it, none of us have made it. And it's like you're going to be called to also enter into to fulfill contracts with others to bring them through this as well. And so you're going to be extending your hand. It's like reaching out the hand to help someone else, sort of thing. And so I think that's going to help you fall in love with your story and turn this card upright for you. And then you're going to have such a big impact, just like Queen Nefertiti in alchemy, in changing people's lives, and really making a big, huge difference as well. So I'm definitely getting like a big psychic sort of vibe to this as well. And just, when I say psychic, I mean, it's just really, tuning into like, I just got Starseed as well with this North Star. Or I'm getting North Node, North Star, or just like major changes, like fulfilling our destiny. It's like, I'm just feeling this sense of like, what is it like? Oh my God, like, how do I put this in words? It's like you're being guided by your higher self, by your angels, by like, light beings, interdimensional star beings, like the same way that the Egyptians were very connected to the stars. And that's what's going to make you so recognized. You're going to be very recognized. So that's also part of your karma. And for acting out of character, it's like you're getting that. Acting out of character is what has caused you to be more receptive and to ask the questions of the universe. It's part of your intention setting. It's like when you ask for help, when you reach out the hand. Oh my God, what am I keep getting something about reaching out a hand? When you reach out your hand to ask for help, it's like the universe is gonna come in and like take your hand to help you. When a hand reaches out for help, I'm just keep getting like something about reaching out for help. Like you've been reaching out asking for help, and so everything is like it's like mobilizing around you to help you. And so again, another pile is like when you're recovering, it's like you're changing. Like now we're taking it to the physical. Is like literally all these spiritual changes, um, you know, to really root it into the physical and just knowing that we're changing like neural pathways in our mind when we're changing our behavior. It's like building a new habit, It's like we need rest and recovery because it's like it's a lot of work, it's a lot of work on our body, on our brains to make these changes. And so there's definitely a need to rest and to recover and to recuperate and to sort of take it easy on yourself as well and do things that you enjoy. And like that's also going to help you really solidify these changes. So yeah, so that's your karma for acting out of character is like that was part of the process to move you out of this old way and bring you to a more calmer, more peaceful place. And it was really done so that you can call in the support that you need to help you and to guide you out and into where you're meant to be. So yeah, so that is your reading group 2 on what your karma is. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope you take it easy on yourself. And yeah, give me a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Leave a comment. Let me know how it resonated. And I will see you guys soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Group 3, those of you who picked the Black Tourmaline, this is your reading. And welcome. What is your karma for acting out of character for the things that you've endured? So like all the other piles, I'm very, very tired. I have this very, very tired energy that I'm in right now. So this is definitely related to the readings and your reading as well. So okay. So for one, we'll just start with digital detox. Recalibrate, rest, and recharge. So this is a message for you is really about slowing down, getting off the internet, just unplugging really. And I'm also getting to, in order to find more practical, when I say practical, I mean more tangible ways of relaxing. Like sometimes we can get online and be like, oh yeah, this is my downtime. I'm going to get online and look at stuff, right? And so what I'm getting from this is no, you need more practical, more hands-on ways to actually rest and rejuvenate. Because, with this Black Tourmaline, I'm getting this, picking up on what is it, EMF? I don't know too much about it, but just picking up on certain waves and frequencies that aren't really allowing your energy to really rest and rejuvenate in the ways in which it needs to, right? And so I'm getting also too is it's making you procrastinate. It isn't so much that it's also not really resting and rejuvenating you. It's making you procrastinate from, I guess, from finding more creative ways to Okay, this is a combination of messages, so let me just try and sort it out. One part is sacred breath and sound, right? So with this, I'm getting like, this is a way to actually rest and rejuvenate, is through breath, through movement, and through sound, because I'm getting your life force is what wants to recalibrate, reset, and recharge. And so when I was laying out the cards, like when I pulled this one, I definitely got this feeling of like, I was seeing, have you ever seen people doing Tai Chi? I remember where I grew up, every Saturday morning, I would, when we drive by this area, there would be a group of people, and I think it's Tai Chi. I think it's Tai Chi that they're doing, and then they're just kind of like moving very slowly. It's almost like a martial art, but very slow. Tai Chi. So I think there's Tai Chi. I also heard Qigong. I think it's QI and then Gong, GONG, something to look into. And then just anything that like synchronizes your breath to your movement. So even like certain types of yoga, vinyasa style yoga, where each breath is a different movement. And it's like, and it's just connected to your breathing. So it's like, there's something about that that's going to be very calming and relaxing and really recalibrate you. So it's definitely something to look into. And it's definitely something to do. Like I'm seeing the number 10, and it's like I'm feeling like Spirit is saying like, yes, that's something that you need to put on your to-do list, quit procrastinating, and actually complete the task. Like that's what I heard with that. And I, because I feel like also too, another message that's coming through is that there's some people that are going to come in with the 3 of Cups and ask for help from others, that are going to like assist you. It's going to assist you in the sense of like overcoming the past, the negativity of the past. And this healing is going to come through different means, right? So these activities, with imagination in reverse, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Like I'm getting that, like, these are things that are different for you. And I feel like you're going to be making new connections. And it's like, because I was also like, when I was asking the question, like, what's your karma for acting out a character, for the things that you've endured, I kept hearing like something about what's the advice? And I feel like people are going to give you advice, when you get in contact with, like, once you start looking into, sound healing. That was another thing that was standing out that I forgot to mention, is sound healing. Maybe you're going to end up encountering people who are going to show you different ways to find more balance and stability in your life, because it's like there's certain things I'm getting that Spirit wants you to walk away from. And it's like there's like a light being that's going to be shined on it, or there's some type of illumination that's going to happen for the things that are causing you instability. And I'm talking about things that are like, because here, things that are like practical things, things in your daily routine that are causing you instability. Because here we're getting the 4, here I'm getting the 4. I'm thinking about the Emperor card, which has to do with practicality, has to do with structure, routines. There's things in your structure and your routines that are causing you to feel unstable, or like they're just things that like are not really good for you, or they're not helping you out. They're not helping you rest. They're not helping you rejuvenate. They're sort of blocking you, I'm getting, like with this imagination in reverse and this judgment in reverse. It's almost like you're wanting, like Spirit's wanting to open you up. This is part of your karma. It's opening you up, opening up your imagination, opening up something new to come in so that you can receive a call of some sort. But like, it's something high vibrational. So it's like, if you're stuck in this routine, oh, okay, I just got it too. I just got something else as well. These people that are going to come in, you're going to have a connection with them. And here with this heart medicine, let go of that which does not serve your highest good. It's like they're going to help you release things that aren't serving you. And these connections are going to open up your heart chakra even more. And this is somehow going to unlock this connection to these higher realms. You know, it's like there's things that are going to be removed from, because when I'm getting the heart is like intuition. It's like that is how spirit communicates with us. So it's like detoxing your body, detoxing your heart, so that communication could be more clear, so that you can unlock this other aspect of communication that's going to come in through your heart. And so part of this has to do with the life force within you, and finding ways to really connect to it. Like I said, with movement, with sound, and removing things from your routine, just practical aspects, your routine, your structures, or whatever, that are like holding you back, right? And so people are going to be playing a big role in this with like ask for help from others. These connections are going to help unlock this next level. And that is part of your karma. Is this unlocking of what's to come. And it's going to bring you closer to, like, I want to say your purpose for some of you, but I don't even want to say that, because it's like, that's not even the focus right now. The focus right now is moving on from the past, and using more unconventional ways to find balance in your life, you know? Yeah, to find balance and to find more rest and rejuvenation. Yeah. I'm seeing, because it's like, and receiving, because now I'm getting these two cards with Judgment in reverse, Awakening, and then her holding up her hands and receiving. There's some stuff that you're going to end up receiving after undergoing these things that I had just mentioned. And so that is your karma. Is like right now, it's like with this black tourmaline, I'm getting like things need to be absorbed, like these energies need to be absorbed and removed in order for you to receive this karma, this positive karma, this unlocking that's going to take place. And so this might be a slow process with the Knight of Pentacles as well. But it's definitely something that, you know, Spirit wants you to invest in doing, invest in people, invest in yourself, invest in your, I'm getting invest in yourself. And don't procrastinate. You know, this isn't like, you know, being online or being on devices is not resting. It's like Spirit's saying that this is actually slowing you down. Excuse me. In some ways. And so maybe not forever, but I'm just saying like there's a detox that's necessary right now. And so like, and a shedding of what's no longer working for you. Or what's no longer, I said, working from you. Huh. So there's things that you are doing that is no longer working. So that's pretty much the message. It's sort of like a little bit off topic from what's your karma. But again, like I said, this is going to be unlocked. So you have some to-do work, some homework. And yeah, so just let me know how this resonates with you in the comments down below. If it does resonate, like if you like this video, subscribe if you like to see more. And yeah. Oh my God, I keep getting more messages, but it's like I'm not going to understand what they mean. That's what I keep feeling is like, even if I told you more, it's like, it's going to be sucked into this vortex. Yeah, it's like, you're not supposed to even know what it means. You're supposed to just follow the path. It's like one step at a time. I just heard. Action breeds confidence and courage, so take action. And make sure that your nutrition is on point as well. That's part of this, the detox, nutrition, things like that. All right, guys, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.